He's backing up into a Panther, and he's sacked back at the 46.
They are about to make a quarterback change. Justin Fields is not in that huddle.
It's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that we got.
If we could just complete a pass, it would look good.
Tua back to throw, looks, fires, and it's intercepted again. That's the third pick by Tua Tagovailoa.
He's gonna be our starter this week, and my expectation is that we don't throw 10 picks.
So cringe. Like, it's been a rough season if you are Justin Fields or Tua Tagovailoa.
True.
It's been an even rougher week, and one of them even woke up with like one eye today.
Sounds painful.
It didn't look good.
Kind of like their respective seasons have been, actually. But nothing makes the joy of winning feel better than the recent pain of losing and criticism. Let's take you into our 2-minute drill. We start with Fields and the Jets, still looking for their first win of the season, taking on the Bengals. Fields back in the starting lineup for New York after injury to Tyrod Taylor. And there's Fields and Tyler Johnson. Saw the rusher, didn't matter. 15-yard pass, makes it a one-score game. The Jets are down 17-10. Midway through the fourth, they're down 38-30, going for the two-point conversion, make it a 6-point game. Field feeling the pressure. Where's Isaiah Davis? It's marked short of the goal line, but they would review it. It would be reversed. Two-point try was good, so it's a big moment for them, and they win at 39-38. Here's Fields talking about his owner.
That's outside noise at the end of the day. I get that he's the owner of the team, but, that's outside noise. The biggest thing was my teammates believing in me and my coaches still believing in me, and, God. So, appreciate you.
It's actually inside noise if it's your owner.
Thinking the same thing. Then there's a story of Tua, Dolphins and Falcons, who's wearing a visor, swollen left eye. He had no problem, at least here, late second quarter, finding Malik Washington, and Washington is in the end zone. So the Dolphins had a 17-3 lead at the break. Now in the third, still 17-3. Tua this time over the middle, Jalen Waddle. Waddle did the rest of the work. That's a 43-yard score. Third touchdown pass of the day for Tua. That made it 24-3. So with the fake eye patch celebration, he had a few other thoughts post-game.
I think I seen one of my teammates do it. They were like this, and then they did that. So I just did it back to them.
Look, we're just happy you could see it. Fourth quarter. Tua, this time Ollie Gordon II underneath, breaking free. Finding the end zone, 20 of 26, 205 yards, and 4 touchdowns. The 5th career game with 4 passing touchdowns and a Dolphins win, 34-10.
All right, how about some Sunday standouts? And no one stood out more than Myles Garrett.
Woo!
Cleveland pass rusher recorded a career-high 5 sacks, and the Browns lost, though, to the Patriots. And check us out. That sets a new franchise record. He held the record already. He had 4.5 a couple years ago, but also he passed Reggie White, legend, Hall of Famer, for the most sacks by a player before turning 30 years old. But despite those historic accomplishments, again, he's not happy right now.
How do you feel about your performance today? Does the loss diminish how you feel about your performance today at all, I guess?
I would throw the whole performance away for a win.
Jonathan Taylor had no such issues with his day. Standout day for Taylor, Colts, Titans. He picked apart the Titans defense, 174 total yards from scrimmage, another 3-touchdown day. Colts won this one easily, 38-14. Taylor is the second player in NFL history with 3 scrimmage touchdowns in 4 of the first 8 games of the season. So it's Taylor and Gene Choo-Choo Roberts. Remember it well. 1940.
All the numbers and all that right now. But man, defense, when it counted, you stepped your up and you made it. We had to play offense, 500. Grand, 254 rushing yards. Man, I love this group. And man, from here on out, grit. But you showed all the grit in the world to win this game. Let's have a good flight home. Have a great week, man. I love this group, man.
So I'm pretty sure he wasn't loving that group last week or the week
Right.
before. Also, a lot of swear words, but I want you to remember this quote from the Jets owner, Woody Johnson, earlier this week. And this is a quote. "It's hard when you have a quarterback with the rating that we've got. You know he has the ability, but something is just not jiving." Did that affect Justin Fields this week? Yes, it did. And then after the game, he was clearly still emotional.
I'm gonna get pretty vulnerable right here, but this week I kind of, I found myself in my closet crying, on the ground, laying down, not because of the hardships, not because of the troubles. I felt like, I was built to handle that, and I was put in place to handle this situation.
He's primed to be able to handle situations like this, and it's so unfair to him. It really is that he gets criticized so much. But on the other hand, I told him, being a high pick, being a quarterback, especially in the New York area, man, criticism, responsibility, expectation, all those things follow you. He's a perfect person to be able to handle everything that's been thrown at him.
When the defense started to face adversity, do you feel like it snowballed on that group?
Yeah, we just need somebody to rise up and make a play. Someone just hold the fort down, and I didn't see enough of that today.
Do you feel like you've got to kind of improve the intangibles there in adverse situations like that?
I think someone needs to step up and lead the group. That's what I'm waiting to see. Someone step up and lead the group and take some accountability over there and get this thing going the right way.
I mean, a good day for the Jets, obviously getting their first win, but some issues there in Cincinnati, Tim.
Yeah, listen, they're struggling. You lose your star quarterback, and you're kind of scrambling. And look, you have your best defensive players injured, and you lose to an 0-7 team. Look, it's going to be a challenge to see any bright spots, when that happens.
Speaking of bright spots, there weren't many for Kirk Cousins, teasing